Hi there, I'm Missy G, and thanks for tuning in. One of the most difficult aspects of an in-person training session is limiting the distractions for your learners, specifically those caused by the other attendees. In the next few videos, I'm going to introduce to you a scenario with an individual that creates a specific type of distraction and discuss some techniques or ways that you can get your training session back on track. First up, the individual I want to talk to you about is someone I like to call the tangent talker. This individual is fully engaged and they mean well and they contribute to the training session. However, they just can't seem to stay on topic. If you're discussing a policy or a procedure, they'll come up with an off-the-wall situation that's likely never to happen, but they want to know how they need to handle it. Say you're talking about a check cashing policy and they're wanting to know what happens if you're in the middle of a transaction and the branch gets hit by lightning and your manager's not there and you don't know how much cash you already gave the person. What should you do? These types of discussions seem great. However, you soon realize that you're 15 minutes deep into a conversation or a situation that's probably never going to happen, and you need to get yourself back on track. So how do you handle these types of tangent questions? We want to make sure that we're spending our valuable in-person training time covering the topics and scenarios that are most likely going to happen and that are most relevant to your learners. So by directing the conversation back to your pre-approved scenarios, you can remain in control. Here's some sample verbiage that you can use to kind of derail those types of conversations and make sure you guys are staying focused. Wow, that's a really interesting scenario, and I don't think I've ever seen that play out. Let's focus on some of the more common situations that you're more likely to see. Or, hey, I get it, customers can make some crazy requests. That's not covered in our policy, so if that situation ever arises, I'd recommend you go to your manager. Or you could say, hey, we actually don't have time to talk about such a unique situation today, but feel free to contact me and we can discuss this thing in more detail. Of course, always remind your attendees how to follow up after a training session if they have further questions, or if one of these crazy situations actually happens to come into play. So thanks for tuning in today, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to check out our other videos that are going to talk about other types of distractions in the live training session. And go to our website at phineasgts.com to learn more ways to awaken your financial genius.